So once you have your space set up, or if you have a space and you are going to start bringing in more classes, particularly more classes that are industrial or workforce related, and want to be sure that you're in compliance with all of the government regulations. Once you have that in place, you really have to be sure that your practices follow good safety processes. And it's really fine to have them written down, but unless you actually do them, it's not going to really matter very much. Um, the biggest one is really the safety goggles. And Larry's going to talk a lot about laser eye issues, but you can also have eye injuries from CNC machines. Something flies off, a piece that you're working on wood and a piece flies off, and um, you end up with a serious eye injury, or worse, going blind. And the other thing that I can't emphasize enough is the clean as you go model. Cleaning up at the end of the day is fine when you're working on one project, but if you've got stuff everywhere, it's going to be more conducive to injury. Everything has a place. I was pretty ruthless at Potomac, and our kitchen area was open to our coffee area was open to an assembly area, and I just didn't want it, first of all, to look messy, but also to interfere with work. And my policy was that people could not leave dirty dishes in the sink. And what I would do is, at the end of the day, if there was dirty dishes, and I was the last one always to leave, so it'd be 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and I'd be getting ready to leave, and I would just throw away whatever was in the sink. And I'm telling you, the first time that some guy loses, the coffee mug that his kid gave him, or some woman loses, a plate that some friend gave her that's dear to her, or her mom, they never do it again. And you really have to be cognizant of how important the safety aspects are. And I just can't emphasize that enough, that if you're living in a mess, there's much more chance of accidents happening.